Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. Darren here at Behind the Label, and it's been a while since I did a vlog. Apologies, I'm sure you've all missed it so much.
No.
But yeah, it's been a while because I've been busy prioritising other things that have been more valuable to moving the needle forward in terms of the business, like stuff like grant applications, trying to focus a bit more on sales. Not to say content isn't important, because it's one of the most enjoyable parts of the job and I do love updating you and creating cool content, but there was other pressing matters that needed to be attended to, and today I'm going to tackle a few of them. But today is primarily around content. It's a Sunday here in the roastery, so the building is quiet. I sublease a building, but the building is quiet. But first of all, I need to make a coffee, and in doing that, I'm also going to do a bit of quality control, because I roasted a little bit darker in my profile. So I'm going to taste that, make a coffee, and yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that now. Let's go. So as you can see by that incredible cinematic, the coffee is made and it's tasting unreal. So it's tasting unreal. One of the things I was testing is if I could roast a bit longer without introducing a bitter flavour, and I can. I was just a bit worried that the coffee was underdeveloped, and while that may not impact the flavour in a crazy negative way, it definitely can. But while I don't think it was, I was more worried that it was kind of hard to dial in at home. So when you're changing the grind size, you have to go a little bit too fine to get the best flavour out of it. So I'm just nailing the recipe for certain coffees, and I will always be doing that, because you will never really ever, very rarely have the perfect roast profile, because you're always trying to develop it to get better flavour out of it. So yeah, it tastes great, which is good. Next, we are on to our one-page business plan, which is something I learned from Joe, my mentor from the local enterprise office. I need to keep on top of, and it's actually the reason I haven't been doing content, because I have been focusing on the right things for the business, and I will show you on the screen. So you can see on your screen now that this is the one-page business plan, and what this does is it keeps you focused and on track of what you need to be doing. So I keep saying so, which I apologize about, it's my filler word, but anyway, you'll have to live with it, I'm sure. So here is the one-page business plan, and this is what's keeping me on track. So you can see up the top is the name of the company Behind the Label, and then the power of three, which is what almost like your tagline for the business should be. So support farmers, empower baristas, inspire customers. That's too much of a mouthful, so I need to work on it, but it's kind of cool. Like, it actually is what Behind the Label is all about. So we support farmers, which I want to change this to just the power of three word support, empower, inspire is what Behind the Label is all about. So that rolls off the tongue a lot better than having support farmers, empower baristas, inspire customers. But we support, empower, and inspire, which is our kind of goal and focus. And on the one-page business plan, you should start with how you want your life or your company to look in 10 years. So this, I don't have it here because I don't want to spoil everything. This is for the video, this one. I actually have a fully edited one for myself, but this is for the video. So in 10 years, what do you want your life to look like? Or in 10 years, what do you want your business to look like? And I have a clear vision of what I want Behind the Label to be in 10 years. And because I have a clear vision of what I want it to look like in 10 years, I have a mission. We introduce people to our world of specialty coffee. And then we have objectives to complete by the end of the year. So this year, 2025, I have objectives to complete, which will help me achieve my goal in 10 years of what Behind the Label is. So I have Behind the Label in 10 years, and then I have goals this year to help me achieve Behind the Label in 10 years. So you're breaking it down into smaller goals to help you achieve those goals in 10 years. And then again, we have strategies to help achieve those goals by the end of this year. So the goals I want to achieve by the end of this year, I have strategies in place to help me achieve those goals. So you can see I have, as I said, an edited version to kind of hold back a bit of information, and I'm actually still torn between whether I should show that information or not. But I have an edited version of monthly review on sales to track progress and assess where to improve. So you can see this directly correlates into turnover in 2025. So in my version, I have how much I want each month to turn over on average in 2025. I have that in my head, so I would know how much turnover I want to achieve by the end of the year. And you can see, to help me to achieve number one, I have a strategy in place to help me achieve that target. So I always have something, so monthly review of sales to track progress and assess where to improve. Then next, reach and surpass the break-even point. Spend 1 hour a week prospecting and reaching out to potential customers. So of course, if I do that, it's going to help me reach and surpass the break-even point. And let's go into other ones. So I have highlighted here, obtain X amount of YouTube subscribers per month. This I can share with you. I want 40 a month and minimum. And this is highlighted because I haven't been doing this correctly. As I said, I haven't been uploading content, but that's okay because I've been doing well on the others, that this isn't my priority. And interestingly enough, the word priority was only pluralized in the 1940s because you only have one priority. We can't multitask, we can only do one thing at a time. And so my focus was not on uploading content to YouTube because that's something I absolutely love doing. It's not something that would move the needle or grow the business as much as some of the other tasks. So I just had to put that lower down on my priority list. But that's why it's highlighted. And then you can see down here, upload at least one YouTube video per week. And that there is to help grow this one. So you can see the one-page business plan is a big set of goals with smaller set of goals to help you achieve those bigger set of goals. And again, it's broken down even to action plans. So there's strategies and then action plans, which are things I can do to help me achieve those strategies, which in turn then help me to achieve the yearly plan, which in turn will help me achieve the 10-year plan. So you can see it's a game changer. And I'm not just saying that. Again, you can use this in your personal life, but this has helped me focus to the best of my ability because I am awful at coming in here and just starting a million different things and not getting one done right. There's a saying, if you're doing two things, you're doing nothing. I definitely butchered that saying, but there you go. So this is the one-page business plan that I update every 2 weeks. And you can see here, day of content, recording this weekend, 27th of July is today. And I am in here because it says I need to do that in here. And I'm not focusing on anything else because if I'm doing more than this, I'm not doing anything. And I do have other things to focus on. I have something that I'll do tomorrow, which is for the grant. But again, this is to keep you focused and to keep you on track with what you're doing. So the day of content recording, I have a few videos planned today that I'm going to get into, as well as those few videos that I will have to upload onto YouTube. I'm obviously doing this vlog as well, but one-page business plan is unbelievable. You better get it, do it in your life, do it in your business, whatever it is. But here we go. What videos will we do? We're going to do 3 tips on opening a cafe. This is YouTube, so we have a YouTube video. We also have this vlog, which I'll just put in YouTube. Then I want to business update on Instagram. So there we go. That's the video content plan for today. High-tech stuff going on there. Nobody rob that now and go famous. Your app behind the label. So that's 3 simple tips for setting up your cafe. Done.
What's been happening behind the label? There has been so much going on here, and that's what.
You know what that is? That is another one off the list. We have our business update on Instagram. Now we have our one-page business plan video. I'm actually going to take that from this video, so that's already done as well. So the last thing we need to do is the hardest of them all, which is funny skits for TikTok. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. It's how you go viral, basically. So I'm not even sure how much value there is in terms of going viral and getting loads of followers on TikTok. Rest of the videos are done. Let's get onto that now.
We need to figure out how to market our coffee to normal people. What do you mean by normal people? People who think they know how to brew coffee at home, but they haven't a fucking clue. Just tell them it tastes like chocolate. That is such a good show, Alpro. And this tastes like chocolate. This is our house bean Santo Antonio. Here at Behind the Label. If you drink coffee at home, this one is for you.
We are done with all the videos. I don't have me ticking off the last video for TikTok because I needed it for the TikTok video. So as you can see, the concept was how to market coffee to normal people. I'll pop it on the screen now for you to have a quick look, but very happy with it. It's fun, enjoyable content. Hopefully, people receive it well on TikTok. And that is it for us here today. As I said, Sunday, content day, very happy with what I got it done. Now, in fairness, I just recorded the content. I still have so much to edit. So there's probably about 2 hours of editing in everything I've done. Luckily enough, I love doing that. So tomorrow is Monday, so tomorrow evening, I'm going to finish my application for the grant, and that is my one. So every week I'll have something that has to be done that week. It's a non-negotiable, it's on the to-do list, and it doesn't matter what else I do, but that one thing has to be done. And next week is finish the grant application. That is the thing to do. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog and update from behind the label. Things are flying here. So happy. So yeah, catch you on the next one. If you do want to see any content, please do put in the comments what you want to see next.